These 15 ancient mysteries will make you question everything. 1. Göbekli Tepe, the temple that shouldn't exist. Long before the pyramids, before Stonehenge, before even the idea of cities, there was Göbekli Tepe, built over 11,000 years ago by hands supposedly too primitive to even farm. This temple complex of giant, precisely carved stone pillars defies everything we thought we knew about the human story. No wheels, no metal tools, no written language, yet they moved 20-ton stones, aligned them to the stars, and then, mysteriously, buried it all. A forgotten civilization, a knowledge lost, or a warning sent across time. Göbekli Tepe doesn't just rewrite history, it shatters it. 2. The Baghdad Battery, ancient electricity. In the dusty ruins of ancient Mesopotamia, archaeologists uncovered a clay jar. Inside, a copper cylinder, an iron rod, and traces of acidic residue. Not art, not jewelry, a machine, a device that could generate a small electric current. Over 2,000 years before Benjamin Franklin flew his kite. Was it used for electroplating gold, healing, rituals, or something far more advanced, hidden from history? The Baghdad Battery whispers of a world where electricity wasn't discovered. 3. Nazca Lines. Messages written to the sky. Across the endless Peruvian desert, giant shapes stretch into the horizon. Monkeys, spiders, hummingbirds, spirals, perfectly formed by removing dark stones to reveal pale earth beneath. But the secret, you can only truly see them from the sky. No mountains offer the right view. No records explain their purpose. And they were created 1,500 years ago, long before flight was ever dreamed. Were they prayers to the gods above, maps for celestial travelers, or messages meant for something watching from afar? The Nazca Lines are the Earth's silent cry into the heavens, and no one knows who was supposed to answer. The Screaming Mummy, death frozen in horror. In a forgotten tomb near Thebes, archaeologists made a chilling discovery. A mummy, mouth wrenched wide open, face twisted forever in agony. Unlike the serene, peaceful deaths of Egyptian royals, this body screamed across millennia, poisoned, tortured, buried alive. Or was he cursed, a soul forever trapped between worlds? No inscription gave his name. No scrolls explained his fate. Only the frozen horror of a death so violent, it broke through the careful rituals of the afterlife. Some say he was a traitor. Others whisper he was the victim of a pharaoh's darkest spell. But the truth? It died with a scream. 5. Piri Reis Map, the map that shouldn't exist. Drawn on gazelle skin in 1513. This battered map of the world shows something astonishing, the precise coastlines of South America, and something far more impossible, the outline of Antarctica, without ice. How could a 16th century sailor chart lands buried under glaciers for thousands of years? Was the knowledge passed down from a forgotten civilization? Or were ancient mariners far greater explorers than history admits? No one knows what sources the Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis used, only that his map dares to suggest that our ancestors sailed much further and much earlier than we ever imagined. 6. Sacsayhuaman. Walls against time high above the ancient city of Cusco. In the thin air of the Andes stand the walls of Sacsayhuaman. Massive stones, some weighing over 200 tons, are locked together without mortar, so precisely cut and placed. Not even a blade of grass fits between them. Their jagged zigzagging patterns don't just defy earthquakes, they embrace them, a living wall, breathing with the earth itself. The Inca said the walls were built by giants. Modern engineers still can't explain how such weight was moved and lifted and sculpted into eternal defiance. 7. Voynich Manuscript, the book that defies decoding. Hidden in a locked chest for centuries, the Voynich Manuscript surfaced with a whisper. 240 pages of strange plants, impossible machines, and an unknown language. No one, not codebreakers, not historians, not AI supercomputers, has ever read a single sentence. No matching alphabet exists, no translation fits. Is it the ramblings of a mad genius? A memory from a lost civilization? Or a knowledge not meant for this world? The Voynich Manuscript remains a silent enigma, speaking only in riddles, as if waiting for the right mind or the right time. 8. London hammer, a modern tool in ancient stone. A simple hammer, wood and iron, locked inside a rock formation estimated at over 100 million years old. Found by hikers in Texas, it shatters every timeline we trust. The wood had partially turned to coal. The metal showed no signs of modern forging. Was it a freak coincidence? A lost relic from a civilization so ancient it vanished without a trace? Or proof that human hands shaped the earth long before recorded history even began? The London hammer sits quietly on a museum shelf, its very existence a question no one can fully answer. 9. Atlantis, the sunken memory of mankind. A mighty empire, advanced in knowledge, arts and war, swallowed by the sea in a single terrible night. Plato's account of Atlantis has haunted human imagination for 2,400 years. Some say it was pure myth. Others point to real ruins hidden beneath the waves. Could Atlantis have been a memory of a prehistoric civilization lost in a global cataclysm? Or is it a prophecy still waiting to unfold? Every lost city discovered on the ocean floor breathes new life into the legend. That somewhere, deep beneath the rolling tides, the first great empire still sleeps. 10. Bimini Road, the highway to nowhere. Off the coast of the Bahamas, in shallow turquoise waters, lies a trail of perfectly aligned limestone blocks, stretching out like a highway into the sea. Some claim it's a natural formation. Others insist the stones were shaped and placed by ancient hands. Could this be the road that once led to Atlantis? Or a fragment of a world drowned by time? 11. Ötzi the Iceman, the oldest cold case. 5,300 years ago, in the high Alps, a man fled for his life. Carrying copper tools, wearing woven grass cloaks and stitched leather shoes, he died from an arrow in the back, collapsing into the ice, perfectly preserved. Today, we know his last meal, his illnesses, even the tattoos etched across his skin, but we still don't know who killed him and why. Was it a murder for revenge? A political assassination in a prehistoric tribe? Or a sacrifice demanded by unseen gods? Ötzi lies frozen in time, a mystery so cold even 5,000 years of silence cannot hide its violence. Tartaria tablets, the first written words? In a small Romanian village, beneath layers of Neolithic earth, archaeologists unearthed 3 small clay tablets, etched with symbols no one could recognize. They are at least 7,000 years old, centuries older than the oldest known Sumerian writing. Are these the first true written words? A forgotten script from a civilization erased from history, or an ancient ritual language now lost to the winds? 13. Antikythera, mechanism, the ancient computer. In the shattered wreckage of a Greek ship, divers pulled up corroded bronze gears, a puzzle no one had ever seen. At first it seemed like a jumble, but inside, hidden by time, was a machine that could predict eclipses, moon phases, planetary movements, all with stunning precision. Over 2,000 years old, how did ancient Greeks craft technology so complex it wouldn't be matched again for another 1,500 years? And if they could build such a machine, what else have we forgotten? And sometimes, it's not the machines that shock us most, but the bodies left behind. 14. Bog bodies, death trapped in time. Beneath the cold, wet peat bogs of Europe, ancient corpses lie preserved as if they died yesterday. Hair intact, fingernails perfect, skin still clinging to bones. Some show signs of brutal violence, split throats, broken necks, crushed skulls. Were they sacrifices to ancient gods, victims of tribal justice, or messengers between worlds? Each face, frozen in the moment of death, stares across millennia. But some secrets lie not under the earth, but beneath the sea. 15. Yonaguni Monument, Japan's submerged city. Off the coast of Okinawa, at the bottom of the ocean, giant stone terraces rise from the seabed, sharp right angles, steps, platforms. Some say it's a natural formation, sculpted by tides and time. Others whisper it is the drowned memory of a lost civilization, a city swallowed by the rising seas. If human hands shaped Yonaguni, then it was built before the last ice age ended, and that would mean our ancestors were building monuments at a time when the world was still frozen, above or below the seas. The echoes of ancient knowledge refuse to fade. I hope you have enjoyed our journey through interesting archaeological mind-breaking realities. I will be grateful if you like and subscribe to my channel. Take care.